get down and do our warm-ups in cat, something different. So come into table position, wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up. Get your knees under your hips and your feet straight back. Remember, if your wrists start to bother you, you can put your fists down and not have any bend in them. If you've got them bent down, of course, spread your fingers out, get good support. Bring your shoulder blades toward your waist and your ribs up toward your spine. Get nice support in that low back. And then sitting bones push one way and crown the opposite way. Just feel that core working, supporting you. And then we'll go into our back bend. So just drop your ribs down, lift your hips, bring your chest slightly forward and look to the front, but don't push your chin out. And just feel the back bend. And then tuck your tailbone down and forward and arch up into the forward bend. Look down between your hands, back toward your knees, and really arch up through the whole spine. And then again, inhale, coming down and dropping the ribs, lifting the heart forward and up. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, come down and forward. And feel that spine arch up. And then inhale and come back to straight. And keep those shoulders away from your ears. Keep those ribs up. Feel the support. Keep the spine straight. And we'll turn to one side and look over. Take a moment, just breathe. Feel the stretch on the opposite side as those ribs stretch apart. And then come back to the center. Just keep stretching your spine straight and long. And then look to the other side. And again, just a little bit of a stretch through the ribs, bringing the hip and shoulder closer on the side you're turning toward. And then back to the center. As you get back into your straight position, if you need to circle your wrist at any time, remember you can do that as well. Take a moment and then slide one hand forward and bring your elbow down, and we'll do a twist. So stretch your spine apart and just exhale and bring your shoulder slightly toward that elbow and turn your hip up on the side you're turning toward and the ribs slightly to the side so your whole spine is turning. And then slide that hand back under your shoulder, both hands, elbows straight. And we'll do the other side. Elbow down, right under your shoulder. Bring your shoulder forward a little bit. Hip up on the side you're turning toward as you go into that twist. Take a moment, just feel everything turning toward the side. And then exhale, turn back toward the floor with the hand right under your shoulder. Take a breath, spread your fingers, circle your wrists anytime you need to, and we'll do a little balance. So bring your right foot back up to hip level, stretch those toes back, and keep the shoulders right above the wrists. And then bring your left arm out. So opposite arm, stretch it out, find your balance. Keep that core working. Make sure you're supporting that low back. Take a moment, stretch it out. Keep that neck stretching as well. And then bring your hand down and your knee back to the floor. Take a moment, circle your wrists if you need to. And of course, we'll balance on the other side. So keep the core working, support everything, stretch your spine, bring your left foot back and up to hip level. Take a moment, get those shoulders away from your ears, and then bring your opposite arm up. So left foot back, right arm out. Arm right next to your ear, palm facing the floor. Stretch your head, your fingers, and your toes away from each other. Take a moment, stretch it out, feel the balance. And then hand to the mat and knee back down. Take a moment, just push back into extended child. Let those shoulders come down toward the floor, tip your head down. Get a little stretch along the back of your body. Exhale, tension. And then come on back up, and we're going to do some variations because that's what we do. So spread your fingers, get your palm down, get good support, elbow, wrists, and shoulders lined up. Knees, feet, and hips, everything lined up there as well. Keep that core working. Make sure you're not sagging down in the low back. And then we're going to pick a spot between your waist and your shoulders, up in the chest area. Bring that part down, shoulder blades back towards your waist, and then lift the hips and look forward. So you're coming into that back bend, but more in the upper body. Just take a moment, feel what's going on as you go into that different sort of back bend. And then take that same point in the upper body and push it up toward the ceiling as you tuck your tailbone down and look toward the floor. And again, arching and angry cat, but with that shoulder area more as going toward the ceiling. Just imagine it is. And stretch. And then come back to your neutral spine table position. Circle your wrists when you need to. And we're going to shift into the lower back for our back bend this time. So someplace between your waist and hips, pick a point and push that down to the floor. Lift the hips, lift the chest, look forward. So you're going more into that low back, sinking toward the floor. And just imagine it's the most significant point of your back bend. Exhale, tension. And then take that same low back point, push it up toward the ceiling. Imagine it's going higher than the rest of your back. It probably won't, but just imagine it is pushing up through that same low back point and tucking your head, looking back towards your knees and arching in the forward bend. Take a breath or two, just stretch it up. And then inhale, come back to a flat back table position. Breathe, stretch it out. Crown and sitting bones away from each other. Keep that core supporting your low back. And then find your solar plexus, the middle of your torso. So between your ribs, below the sternum, and above your navel, that middle fleshy part. Take that down to the floor for your back then. So right in the middle of your torso. And again, shoulder blades towards your waist, shoulders relaxing away from your ears, face forward, hips up, and a nice middle back bend. Intentionally focusing on that solar plexus. And then as you exhale, tuck the sitting bones down, bring that solar plexus point up, and tuck your forehead down as well. And just arch up and feel that angry cat position through the whole spine. Lift those solar plexus point and stretch up. And then again, come back to neutral. Take a moment, let's sink back and circle the wrists and come back up into your table position. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up. Or remember, you can have your fist down or just elevate the heel of your palm a little bit. So take a breath, stretch out through the spine, keep the back nice and straight, and we're going to do another side stretch. So this time, walk your hands over to the side, back towards your feet, keeping your spine as straight as you can, feeling those ribs stretch apart. So lateral spine motion, just coming around toward your feet. Go only as far as your body wants to go, remember. Exhale, tension, feel the stretch. And then walk the hands back to the center and into table position. Again, get those ribs up, Feel the spine. Let it be nice and straight. Shoulders away from your ears, shoulder blades toward your waist. Stretch your spine. Keep it flat and walk your hands to the other side, back toward your feet as far as they want to go. Feel the ribs on that opposite side stretch. Feel the hip and shoulder get closer on the side you're moving toward. Exhale, tension. Keep your spine as straight as you can. Exhale, just relax into that stretch. And when you're ready, again, just gently walk your hands back into the middle. Take a moment and breathe. Stretch everything. Circle your wrists when you need to. And let the stress and tension out. Ribs up. Make sure that spine is nice and activated. And then we're going to, of course, do another twist. This is the threading the needle twist. It gets a little challenging balance-wise for some people, so just be gentle. It's a three-part twist, so you can stay at part one. You don't ever have to go further, but if you love the twist, you can keep going with the two next steps. So follow along if you want, or just be gentle. We're going to take the left hand, palm up, slide it through, bend your right elbow, and bring your head and shoulder toward the floor. Push the right elbow up toward the ceiling. Your whole body is turning, so that hip you're turning toward, the ribs and the shoulder and head are all looking toward the side. Take a moment, just breathe. This is level one. Just stay here. This is a good twist. If you like more low back twist, your left hand is stretching out in front of you. So bring your right foot near it and push out through the heel, and that'll intensify that low back a little bit more. If you don't like doing that, just keep your head and shoulder on the floor and bring that knee back in or leave it out. Your choice. And then if you want a little bit more through the whole torso, keep your head and shoulder on the floor and bring your right arm up above your shoulder and let it go a little bit further behind you, and you can roll onto the back of your head a little bit. So as you get into this full position, you may find it a little balancing, so don't go too far. If you don't like the leg out, remember, you can keep that in, but still do the arm part. Up to you which version you want to do. So lots of complexity, lots of choices. That's your yoga. Take a moment, make sure you're on your head and shoulder, not your neck. And just stretch the foot and hand away if you're in the third level. And otherwise, just maximize or minimize wherever you are. And then when you're ready to release, if your hand is up, bring it down. If your leg is out, bring it in. Press into the right hand, unthread your needle, and come back into table position. Take a moment, feel what's going on through your whole body. And of course, we're going to twist to the opposite side. So again, you can turn around if you want to so you can see things, or you can stay where you are. We're taking the right hand, palm up, and sliding it through. Head and shoulder down, left elbow up toward the ceiling. Just feel that twist. If you love it, stay there. Just exhale, head and shoulder on the floor, not your neck. Push into your hand gently and get a little maybe deeper into your twist. When you're ready for the foot part, if you want, bring your left foot out near your right hand, head and shoulder on the floor. Make sure you're supported. Don't overdo it. Push out through your heel. Stay there or bring the knee back in if that's too much. And then if you like the arm part, bring your left arm up, right above your shoulder, palm up toward the ceiling. Roll it behind you slightly as you roll onto the back of your head a little bit further, if that's working for you today. Just maximize or minimize, push out the hand and the heel. And remember, don't overdo or you could lose your balance. Take a breath. Just relax. Deepen into your twist as much or as gently as you want, your whole body facing the side or slightly up toward the ceiling. When you're ready to release, of course, bring your hand down, bring your knee back in, and thread your needle and back into table. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders lined up, core still supported, and wrists and head and hips stretching apart. And then again, let's sink back into extended child and bring your elbows down and circle your wrists. Exhale, forehead toward the floor. Just give yourself a good stretch along the back. And let's do another variation. So come on up onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Get your core working. Stretch your spine. And this time we're going to bring the right leg back and up to hip level, and the left arm out, right at shoulder level, next to your ear. Stretch it out. Bend your knee and flex your foot. Bottom of the foot up to the ceiling. Thighs still at hip level. And then turn your left hand palm up and bend the elbow slightly and push your foot and your hand up toward the ceiling. So a little bit of a back bend. Exhale. Keep those ribs up. Support your low back as it sinks. Stretch, maybe push up a little higher with the hand and foot. And then bring the foot straight, palm back to the floor, right at shoulder level. Hand to the mat and knee to the floor. Circle your wrists if you need to. And keep those shoulders away from your ears. Table position. Take a breath. Exhale. Stretch your spine. And bring your left leg out and up to hip level. Again, just stretching through the base of the toes. Bring your right arm up next to your ear. Shoulders away from your ears, remember. Shoulder blades toward your waist. And again, bend your knee. Flex your foot. Bottom of the foot up toward the ceiling. Palm up as well. And then pushing up. Slightly bend the elbow if you want. And get into that slight back bend. Ribs come down slightly, but still supporting through that midsection. Push up a little higher when you want. Breathe. And then straighten your leg, palm down right by your ear, and hand to the floor, and knee back to the mat. And again, let's sink back and elbows down, circle the wrists. Take a breath, forehead down, let the shoulders relax. Exhaling tension. And of course, let's come up once more into our table. So this time we're going to keep the knees bent, wrists, elbows, and shoulders lined up. Remember, you can have your fists down if you prefer. And we're going to bring the knee out to the side, right at hip level. Take a moment, just gently getting that hip working a little bit more. If you like that and you want a little bit more intensity, you can bring the leg out straight to the side. Take a breath. Exhale. Bend your knee if you unbent it, and bring the knee back to the floor. And circle the knee around a little bit if that hip is a little bit intensely used. And again, spread your fingers, get really good support in your hands and palms, and bring the other knee up right at hip level. Keep it bent or straighten it out. Keep both arms straight in the front, shoulders away from your ears. Stretch it out, either knee bent or straight, whichever you prefer. And then bending the knee, if you had it straightened, bring the knee back to the floor once more. And again, hips back toward your heels, slide the arms forward, release, and circle. Take a breath. Exhale. And one more time, we'll come up into our table position. Take a breath. Exhale. And then this time we're going to do just a little bitty twist. So we're going to bring the right knee up and the left elbow in, and stretch the spine up toward the ceiling, the leg and arm off the floor. So it's a teeny little twist. And then bringing the leg back and then hand down. We'll do the other side. So again, elbow coming in, knee coming up to meet it, forehead slightly down, just arching slightly up, and turning slightly to the side. And then the hand and knee back into table position. And then once more, just sink back, circle the wrist as you sit up on your heels and slide off into that position at the end of your mat. The sitting bones slightly behind you, core working. Go ahead, circle those wrists again, relax the shoulders as you come into your staff position. Core still supporting you. Use it for support as you roll onto your back. As you come back down onto the floor, just relax your shoulders down. Bring your hands out to T position. Shoulders, shoulder blades toward the floor, hands, palms up. You can turn them palms down. We'll just do a little bent knee twist before our final relaxation. So bend your knees, press your back gently down, heels next to your sitting bones, back pressing into the mat as you lift your knees next to each other. Keep them next to each other and just roll the knees over at hip level. Turn your head the opposite direction. Keep the shoulders down. So remember, gentle on your neck if you need to be. Knees toward the floor or less with a pillow or mat underneath if you need to. Hands, palms up or down. Just try it both ways. Exhale. Let the ligaments release. Let the hip relax. And just deepen into your twist as much as you want. If you want more intensity, of course, you can bring the knees up toward your elbow or straighten your legs out with the foot next to your hand. Shoulders stay down. Keep that middle back twisting. Just exhale as deeply into your twist as you want. And then heels back toward your hips to roll onto your back. And we'll twist, of course, to the opposite direction. So shoulders, shoulder blades down, hands, palms up or down, and roll those knees hip level over toward the side. Head turning the opposite direction. Get those shoulders down. Exhale, let the knees come as far toward the floor as they want. Head turning just gently for that neck and just moving into your twist as you breathe. Exhale and just sink deeper when you're ready. Always twist at your own rate, not forcing anything. Those of you who like the low back version, knees up toward your elbow or feet out toward your hand. Choose your level. Do what's right for your body. Let those shoulders relax down, chest open toward the ceiling, deepening into the twist as much or as gently as your body wants. And when you're ready, heels back toward your hips and roll onto your back. Maybe give yourself a little circle and release feet to the floor, hands palms up next to you, and get ready for a relaxation. So bring the shoulders down, let the chest open, press the back gently toward the floor as much as it wants. Maybe circle the ankles and the wrists. Take a breath. As you exhale, just sink your body deep into that earth support. And just breathe deep, exhaling any tension, letting your body go. If there's tightness anywhere in your body, remember, just breathe to it. Exhale the tension, relax the tightness, and let your body sink a little deeper. As your body softens and sinks, just let it go, supported by the earth. And as you relax deeply into that earth support, just let thoughts of your body release from your awareness. Other thoughts will come to you. Just let them go as well. There's no need to worry about the past, no need to fear the future. Let the thoughts flow in and out without paying any attention to the content. It's the job of your mind to keep producing thoughts, but you don't need any thoughts cluttering your awareness. Just let them float away as easily as your breath. Breathing deep, exhaling deep, sinking deep into the earth, and take a few moments finding the peace deep within. And just be peace as long as you need. Relaxing completely. And of course, if you have time to keep relaxing, just go ahead. Just begin drawing energy and awareness with the breath back to the moment, to the room, to your body. And just begin breathing more deeply, moving your body gently, however feels good for you today. As you breathe more fully, begin stretching more completely whenever you're ready. Of course, when you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation. Bend your knees, draw your sitting bones toward your heels and your back gently down as you bring your heels near your hips. Press the back down deeper as you draw your knees up toward your heart. Wrap your arms around however feels right for your appreciative yoga hug today. Let your body know you appreciate its yoga work and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, go ahead and bring your head down. Maybe circle your low back, get a little stretch. And when you're ready, head and feet to the floor, roll to the side, and sit back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead for you today. And maybe circle those wrists a couple more times. Thanks for joining me.